I'm going to use my prerogative as author of the podcast, and I'm going to switch back to a different narrator, because often you have different views of things. So tell me a little bit about your recollection about how you and George reconnected.
Yeah, it's funny because it came because of social media, which I have decidedly mixed feelings about. I was somewhat active on Facebook in whatever year it was. George, I don't remember when we first started corresponding, but I saw that George was posting various articles or posting links to various articles about the state of education these days, and his views very much corresponded to mine. And I believe I reached out through social media, starting by saying, I'm not sure if you remember me, even though I had a hunch that you did, because it was, we're also narcissistic. It seemed like such a fantastic class. How could he not remember all of us?
Right.
And so we started emailing, which was a much more copacetic way of being in touch for me anyway, and I think for George too. And we were just going back and forth about our experiences since we had lost touch in 1969 when Ron and I graduated, and the again, our thoughts were very much in keeping. I was very taken with the fact that George, you had this experience of teaching in the 60s. During that period, then you took a break from teaching and then you returned. I thought that gave you a very, and you said yourself that it gave you a unique perspective on how things had changed, even though the settings were very different, suburban and inner city. So as we got deeper and deeper into our conversation, it just occurred to me one day that maybe these were worth compiling and writing about in a more serious way. Then the interesting thing was that we casted about trying to figure out how to write this book. Should we write it in a single voice? Should we have alternating chapters? Until we finally came upon the fact that since the book began as a series of letters, we should preserve that, which was kind of very satisfying
Mm-hmm.
and also surprising in its own way, which is a testament to the power of the written word
Mm-hmm.
and to literature, which is where the three of us met and began and remained faithful to. So that was a very satisfying evolution.
Right.